And I said,
Hey, I say, what's going on? Yeah!
4:11 through 20. That's what the fuck is up, boy.
Oh, my favorite part of that video is when it cuts to like the chef just cooking in the other.
That is in fact a pretty good one.
I heard that song on the radio, not like obviously that one, but like the original. And I remember I was just like, man, it's like so weird that this is a song that like I can imagine some like old guy like listening to it and he's like, this is a hit of my youth.
This was a bop when I was like 12.
Oh, how the damage flies.
Before all this dubstep and hippie hop music.
I want to
real music. Like two baboons hitting each other with rocks.
That was real right there. Man.
Very square room.
Yeah, we might as well just go back. You know, we might as well hit the save point as well while we're on our way back.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, nah, it's probably fine.
One bit.
Because we're not even fighting.
Like bombs to a plane.
I don't know, maybe we could spank him a little bit.
What?
I don't know. Maybe rowdy it up a little bit.
I see we had to go in a very circular square-like pattern.
Yes, just like Minecraft.
Mine.
I give my life to you, Minecraft!
No, Mom. It means I'm a god.
You see, someone's been watching a lot of The Matrix. Do you think Meat Canyon will come on the show? Meat Canyon, if you'd like to come on the show, we'd love to have you.
This is day 2 of us inviting Meat Canyon until he comes on the show.
Look, someone's gonna want to come on. Oh, that might be the one right there. I mean, look.
Aww. Ooh, oh, it's that one.
Oh yeah, look at that. Right down the road.
Right down the bite. I want
Right
to hear a version of My Way, but it's that guy.
I wanted my way.
And now I face my final curtain.
I want to hear Toxic by Britney Spears, but it's that guy. You know, I think it'd be pretty good.
How many people are there on this ship?
Let's just get every song ever by that guy.
You know, a thought popped in my head. Why was there a ghost of Jordan Go on the ship?
You will get an answer.
Ah, I see.
It is not a ghost though. I will let you know that.
So he...
Sorry, give me a moment.
At least I don't think it's a ghost. It might be a ghost, but it's obviously not.
Like his ghost?
Specific ghost.
Yeah. It's the ghost of Christmas past.
Dorgan Goa, you were a bitch to everybody, so now you gotta, I don't know. I'm sending a ghost to be in this big ghost ship.
This is the ghost of your fighting spirit. You're gonna become fat now. Oh.
No, he slowly starts to expand and a turkey leg forms in his hand.
He's like, good turkey leg.
Jesus.
How many floors do you think he got through before he gave up?
He didn't even make it through the regular ghost ship.
That is fair. So is this how many people have died since we have finished the ghost ship?
No.
So
I think this place was just locked off.
I see. Oh, this is not the one.
We got lied to.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Oh, well, whatever. We saved.
That's fucking strange.
I guess you can't trust your eyes in this place.
Don't go past the broken elevator.
You'll get lost.
Get lost in the sauce.
You think he knew about the skinwalker, tree demon?
No.
You think he just really thought he'd just get lost? That was like the worst that could happen?
No, guys. I'm an actual tree demon.
This is the color of my skin. It's not fucking cool, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Where have we got?
And see, that right there, that's the reason that I don't celebrate Halloween.
That right there? That's it. You know, the funniest one is the episode titled Charlie Dies and Does Not Come Back.
Yeah.
Because he actually does come back.
Right at the end of the episode, sure.
He comes down like a fucking meteor through the sky.
Gilbert Godfrey throws him into his body.
How, I wish they could have actually gotten Chris Chan for, did you hear that story?
No.
You know the puddle in the like fast food episode, like whoever killed the guy.
Yeah.
That puddle was supposed to be Chris Chan.
Holy shit!
But apparently they like talked to the guys and they're like, "Oh no, we've hit like our limit for cameos," and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
What do you mean? How do you reach a limit for cameos?
I don't know. I guess apparently when you do like an official project, there's like a limit. Or maybe they were bullshitting them because they didn't want to try to reach out to Chris Chan.
Okay, that I can see. That one would make sense.
Because, I mean, it'd probably be pretty easy. I think another problem is that Chris Chan would not shut the fuck up about it, and he would ruin it.
Definitely would. Hey guys, yeah, I'm in this new cartoon.
I'm in this cartoon, guys. I'm a grease puddle.
I don't like the atmosphere here one bit.
You know, a role could not be more perfectly cast. He truly is a grease puddle.
You know what? I think people would probably not even believe him. Even if he did say it, though, to be fair.
Even if they put his, like, official credit in, they wouldn't believe it.
He'd be like, nah, don't bullshit us. And he only had one line, too. He just was like, it could have been me, the grease puddle. I could have done it.
Did you do it?
No. How many people killed this guy?
Oh, God. Right before I get my life back on straight, I'm gonna enjoy one more hamburger. Oh, that's the one that did it.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Hambourgeois.
What's your favorite hamburger joint?
That is a tough one. Fast food hamburger places are not the way to go. They will all taste the same for the most part. So you gotta find your niche. Do you like? Oh, hang on, I want to go down these.
Yeah.
I do kind of like a De Works. I've been there quite a few times.
It's hard to go wrong with like a charboiled like diner burger. I will agree with you there. They make a pretty fucking good one.
And then they've got a pretty big fucking menu as well. Like if you don't want a hamburger at that moment in time, you don't really have to get one.
I personally, I usually get their like loaded fries, like one of the
Oh yeah,
varieties
because
that
they
have.
give you like 10 pounds of fries.
They do, and it's only like $7, and it's pretty great. When I was in Nebraska, there was this place called the Sinful Burger,
Mm-hmm.
where they had a whole like menu of burgers, but their big thing was that they had a burger representing every single like
The
cardinal
deadly
sin.
sin.
Yeah. And fucking Wrath was so goddamn good. Dude.
Was it spicy?
It was. It was really spicy, but goddamn.
Sorry, give me a moment.
I think Gluttony was like a triple burger that instead of burger buns, they were 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. They went a little overboard on something, but they were fucking delicious.
You know, that's Gluttony though. You gotta go overboard.
Yeah.
Too much.
I think like the most basic one was like Pride that had like special sauce and like a bunch of cheese on it or something.
Have you ever been to the Heart Attack Grill down in Vegas?
I haven't. I want to go though.
I've been there, and do you know like the gimmick? I imagine
Did you
since
get
you've
your
been.
like hospital gown and shit?
Yeah. So when you go in, they put you in a hospital gown, And then if you don't finish your food, all the like waitresses or nurses,
They laugh at your tiny penis.
they do that, and then they spank you. They have like a paddle, and if you don't finish all your food, they like put you up against the wall and they smack your ass. I have a video of it. Is that okay to put on YouTube?
I don't know. Here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, look at that. Wasn't that restaurant started by like an actual physician?
You know, I don't really know a whole lot about the history of it.
I think it was, and like someone did an interview and like, how come
you're killing these
yeah,
people?
you're literally killing
with like
these people.
16 patty
And
burgers.
he's like, but they taste good though, and like cheeseburgers aren't supposed to be good for you, so bada boom,
Bada bing, bada boom.
bada boom. Give
They're
me your
killing
money.
themselves.
Look at the booby ladies while you eat your burger.
I think also if you weigh over a certain amount, they
It's
give you a free burger.
Yeah, I think it's like 300 or something like that.
Oh, hey, look at that.
That was fucking simple.
That was a quick floor right there. Made up for that one floor that was like long as all hell.
So baby, be a simple
Kind of man.
Goddamn. Got soul right.
Yeah, you can't sing that song half-assed. You gotta do the whole thing.
You gotta do it full ass.
Full ass. Did I ever tell you that story when I was hanging out with my friend Chino out in the desert?
Did you say Gino?
No, Chino.
Oh, I was like, I think I know Gino.
No, so I used to hang out with this guy named Chino every once in a while, and he lived out in a house that was like in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
So there was one time, him and his friends and me, we were walking out in the desert, and we were fucking talking about some shit. He had just seen that movie, The Fourth Kind. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. It's old as hell. But he was like, yeah, it was really good. And he was like, I've also seen The Foreskin.
What?
And I was like, alright. And then he looked over and he was like, oh, hey, look, the full moon. And I looked over and his friend had his pants around his ankles and he was doing a handstand. I was like, holy shit, it is the full moon.
God damn. What an adventure.
You know, you can do anything you want out in the desert. No one's even going to see you, except
That's-
like coyotes.
It's straight facts, bro.
Don't we
Especially
have
at like
to
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m., you'll see some things out in the desert.
This is one time, like, I think it was right before, or right after we graduated. Like, I only had a week before I, like, from when I graduated, it was only 7 days until I went to basic training.
Uh-huh.
And in that 7 days, I spent it primarily with Brandon and John.
Uh-huh.
And we would stay up, like, all fucking night and go walking at 3 a.m. for, like, miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And we went on a walk one time to the school, and I don't know what the fuck was going on, like what kind of crazy wind acoustics were going on, but literally the wind sounded like a fucking shrieking howl of death.
Like, it was like, did it
Yeah.
sound like one of those, like, Aztec death whistles or whatever?
It did, it really fucking did. It spooked the fuck out of us.
Did you guys go home after that? Did you press on?
We pressed on, obviously. We were out at 3 a.m. We were the things to be feared.
Yeah, there's no skinwalker or Wendigo is gonna fuck around with people out like that.
I was training for DMT, so I carried around a backpack that had like 30 pounds of fucking weight in it.
You could have just thrown it at him.
Yeah, the wind even be damned.
Let's see, this is the one we came from. I think.
Yeah.
But we can cut through this room anyway.
Got right through it.
Dude, did I ever tell you about that one guy that followed me home from 7-Eleven?
That wanted you to be his manager?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell the story for YouTube, I suppose. So there was one time... Okay, I have to, like, ditch these guys before I go in the elevator. There was one time I was walking down to 7-Eleven. I live, like, maybe, like, a 10-minute walk from a 7-Eleven. So I was walking down there to get some snacks and shit. And this guy was outside of 7-Eleven, and he was like, hey man, what kind of drinks do you like to drink? And I was like, you know, I drink like mostly water. Sometimes I drink like fucking some apple juice or something. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. So I went into 7-Eleven. I bought my snacks. And I came out, and the guy was like, "Do you mind if I talk with you for a little bit?" And I was like, "Well, I guess I can't like stop you." And he was like, "All right." So he started talking, and he was like, "Yeah, so my friend's in jail right now." And I was like, "Oh, that sucks. What for?" And he's like, "It wasn't really for anything. He just like beat this girl up." And I was like, "Okay." So then he was like, "Yeah," and I mean, like, you know, he didn't really do anything. It was just like a couple punches, and I was like, "Okay." So then he just kind of like gave her like a minor, you know, concave skull. But he was like, "Yeah, so anyway, I like to rap." And I was like, "Oh, cool, man. What do you like to rap about?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, just, you know, like the usual stuff." And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, I want you to be my manager." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, you seem pretty cool. Like, you can be my manager." And I was like, I don't think I'm going to be a manager. Like, I don't know who you are. Nobody, like, I'm not like a guy with money or like connections or anything. And he was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool then." And he's like, "All right, so I want to talk to you about something else." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "I just want to let you know that knowledge is the vault of the mind." And I was like, "All right." And he was like, "Yeah, you know, there's," and then he was like, "There's all these girls I talk to, right?" And he's like, "And I just like, you know, I talk to them, but then I forget them the very next day." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "I need to talk to more guys." And he's like, "I'm not gay though." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "That's cool." Jesus. And then we were walking around the block. By this point, by the time we'd gotten past his friend being in jail, him being a rapper, me being his manager, him talking about knowledge being the vault of the mind, we'd looped back around to 7-Eleven.
All right.
And he was like, "Oh man," he's like, "I'm really thirsty." He's like, "It's been a long time since I've had a chocolate milk." And I was like, "All right, man, let's go get one." So I bought him a chocolate milk. And he was like, "Hey man, do you mind if I have like your cell phone number? We could talk again." And I was like, "Oh, sorry man, I'm kind of like a shut-in. I don't talk to people." And then I just walked away. That was the last time I ever saw him.
I wonder if he thought, like, maybe after... Obviously this man was, like, high on something, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think he, like, thought you weren't real after the encounter?
Maybe. He probably was like, "Man, that, like, was a really vivid, like delusion."
High, yeah. A weird goblin.
Yeah. He was a pretty cool guy. I wonder if he actually gave me his number or not.
This is pretty old.
It just says 3.
Yeah, like 3, like repeating an infinite number of times.
God damn. What the fuck?
What the hell? Oh,
what
God.
the hell?
Time warps.
Time warps.
What?
Well, I mean, you know, you don't want to fuck with time.
They can't fuck with time.
Not these guys. Like moths to a flame. What if they got Shaggy's voice actors to
do Jesus?
Yeah.
You know, that would be pretty crazy. I still think it's fucking crazier that he's just Joseph.
Yeah. Not even like a different voice. I mean, sometimes he's Jupa's Tuki voice, but most of the time he's Joseph.
Yeah. What a treat.
Ooh. Ooh,
Make
Eric.
my day. Oh,
Yeah.
God. He got
Jupas is
fucking
dead.
boinked. He got 3 bamboozles.
Jupas
Stop
is
using my maxilla, you bitch.
You're not worth it.
Hey, don't leave me behind. That's cruel.
That's cool.
Is it really safe for us to go any further?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, wait, there's one over there. See it? If you look down that one hole.
Oh yeah, that's the one, I think.
Yeah, I think so. This is very Bioshock-esque kind of fucking elevators.
Yeah, they got like bathyspheres.
Back in the bathysphere.
Cause no matter what scars you bear, whatever uniform you wear, you can fight like a croken and run like a leopard, but you'll never be better than Commando Shepard.
Jesus. Are you ready for floor 20?
Yes, we will fight the boss.
The boss.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
Spice.
Red Dick.
What do you think Red Dick and Prometheus are doing these days?
They're playing the ultimate Batsu game.
They're still doing it.
We got some wild habaneros. A squid we found in the sewer. Some mushrooms.
How many people are there on this ship?
Oh god,
How
man.
many people are? What about the hair cake? What was like? Which video was too much?
The hair cake.
It was the hair cake.
Like, not even the human cake was as bad as the hair cake. Oh, God.
You think Joji ever does the voice, like, to himself?
Like, it slips out sometimes.
Yeah, he just is sitting down and he sees something and he's like, yay!
Yes, dude. Who's it gonna be?
Oh,
hey,
shit.
look, you know this guy.
Lamentis. I feel like this guy was pretty easy when I fought him. The Necromantis.
He, I don't think you two got to see it because that episode got fucking deleted.
I have to say that.
Yikes!
Yowie zowie. Alright, well. He's a little tougher this time.
A little bit. Jesus. He already, Oh, he's about to do it again.
I was holding the button.
When it ends? Alright. Give me the illusion blade. Oh, god damn.
Once I get him with the hits.
God damn.
Oh, fuck. Da, 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 da.
Trialster!
Illuso blade.
Illusion. Bitch.
Bip bop boopity bop.
Yikes. They're in recovery.
Shit, well, I guess I'll be too. Judas is like, oh god!
You
Oh,
went fucking flying. That's so funny, dude.
Oh, why'd you do that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, God. He's dead, though. Alright, he's dead, though?
He's dead,
2737.
2,000,000,000,000,000.
Alrighty, folks.
Oh, this has been another 10 floors of the Ghost Ship.
Extreme!